Hello and welcome to the channel Autumn's Booktique. I am Autumn and this is my May reading journal spread. I decided to light a candle for this one and make it all very cozy, but this candle was the worst, so I ended up switching it in a little bit. So for the theme for this spread, I wasn't really sure what to do. I had so many ideas of things that I wanted to do that it just kind of was a little too much for my brain. So ultimately, I just decided on a very neutral spread, very easy and not much going on. It's very black, brown, and white, and I just kind of stick with that color scheme. And I also wanted to add a sort of dark academia vibe to it, and so I took little pieces of paper from a book that I had been tearing up, and I burnt the edges of that, which I do not recommend. It is quite dangerous, very much a fire hazard, so if you do it, be careful. And I just burnt the edges of those and threw them in there. I thought it made for a nice little addition. I used my little typewriter font stamp set, which I ended up hating that title, so I covered it up, which I did not end up liking my cursive title even more, so it's kind of. And this next spread is going to be my days spent reading spread. This is my favorite spread that I do every month. It's just very, very appealing to me once it's finally colored in at the end of the month. I think it looks very fun and just very aesthetic in my eyes. Although I did do this in a very backwards manner, so the boxes are not very, it's not the most aesthetic time lapse I've ever done. But I mean, it still looks kind of cool the way I did it. But yeah, so basically what this is it's just 31 boxes. How long is May? 31 boxes, and I color it according to the days I spent reading and the days I don't read. I was going to do a little key at the bottom, but I decided against it and just do one solid color for the days I spent reading, because I usually break up audiobook versus physical book. And then also, after finishing this this video, I decided that I wanted to add a little bit of a TBR spread just because I haven't done one in a while. So I just simply taped in a little tag with my TBR on it, and it will be in the thumbnail, so if you want to see that, you can just go ahead and check the thumbnail for it. This is my book thread spread. Again, I have very simple spreads with my bullet journal. I found what I liked, and that's just kind of what I do every single month. I really haven't changed it since I have stuck with this current style, because it's what works for me best, and that's just kind of what I go with. It's very simple and easy for me, so it's what works best for me. I have thought about changing it up a little bit just because it is very repetitive month to month, but I'm not really sure what to do with the change, This is what works best for me. This is what I like the best, so I'm not really sure how to go about changing it up at all. And I decided to write this with a gold pen. Not really sure why, because I didn't include any other gold in this spread, and I actually ended up hating it. But for right now, it's still there. I'm considering changing it, but it'll do for right now. So this final spread is going to be my favorite quotes of the month, my favorite book of the month, and my stats all within the 2 pages. I used my April lineup for inspiration to see how I did it last month, and that's just once again how I'm doing it this month. It's very easy and it's what works for me, so that is why I use it. I just kind of took a black piece of paper and just outlined for my favorite book of the month. And I'm gonna end up, once the month of May is over, I'm gonna end up putting a photo in of what my favorite book of this month or next month is, and then I'm gonna write a little description on it and why it was my favorite and all of that fun stuff. This is my statistics spread. I like having it to look back at every now and again, and I will go back through my spread or my journal every once in a while and look at my previous statistics spread. It is a newer spread for me though, but I just write the total pages I've read, the total books I've read, and the average star rating. I really like it. It's really convenient to me, and I don't know, I like numbers, and I feel like it fits well with my spreads. This next page is my favorite quotes. I don't really like how I set it up this time, but I kind of wanted something different because I usually put the title at the top of the page and then just have the rest of the page vacant, but I kind of like how I split it up and where the title is now in the middle of the page. I'm going to see how I like it after, like, once I start completing it and like adding quotes to it within the month. So this might be a one-time thing for me, and come next month it'll be back to the top of the page. But yeah, that is my May spread. I hope you like it. I had a lot of fun making it. It was very stressful though with all the burning of the pages. But I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like. And I will see you in another video very, very soon. Bye!